Christopher Bedford, the editor-in-chief at the Daily Caller, joins me now. Welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me back.
Anytime. Do you think the weekend's visit by President Trump will boost Saccone's chance?
Definitely. He's extremely popular here. There's some places in this country where Donald Trump is not very popular, and there's a lot of places throughout the country where liberals are really activated, and they're energized by opposition to Donald Trump. We've seen that in most of the special elections that have happened so far. But he is in Trump country here. He's 20 points ahead, or at least he beat Hillary by 20 points, and he could probably help out a lot. The problem is Lamb is not Hillary Clinton and Saccone is not Donald Trump, and that's who they're going to vote on.
Right, and the Republicans have held this district since 2002. How do you think the results of this race will shape the midterm election forecast?
Yeah, exactly. It's just going to be a part of the forecast because neither of these guys will be representing this district in 9 months. It's going to be over, so that doesn't really matter for whether or not Democrats take control of the House. But it will be a sign here that Democrats have a chance to really change the House over to their control, beat a lot of Republicans. But I don't think they're really going to follow it because Lamb has been pushing a pro-Second Amendment, kind of a more conservative Democratic point of view, the kind of point of view which is really out of style amongst the Democratic Party and amongst their base. And they won't be able to run moderate Democrats in most of these elections, and that's probably going to hurt them.
Let's talk about the pro-life point of view. We heard Jason talking about that. Lamb says that he is Catholic, but he doesn't call himself pro-life because that's a political term. How will that play with voters there?
Well, Catholic voters who are paying attention, that should play very poorly with them. Being for life is not politics. Saying that you're privately for life, but you're going to vote against life, that's actually politics. It's hypocrisy. And a lot of Catholics in the United States politics have gotten away with this for years by saying, hey, I'm not going to legislate this and trying to blame the Supreme Court. But recently, the U.S. Council of Bishops have really started to crack down. And we saw this with Senator Dick Durbin's vote against the late-term abortion ban and the Bishop of Springfield saying, you're not welcome to take communion until you repent and come back.
We had a primary election in Texas where we had talked to the pro-life group there. They said that Texas is very much a pro-life state. So with this issue, Texas won, the Republican won, the pro-life person won. Do you think that pro-life issues in general will play a major part in upcoming special elections and in the midterms?
Absolutely, and we've seen that before in Texas, and we've seen Democratic overreach on this issue in Texas. When they got really excited by Wendy Davis, that short firework of a political celebrity who was famous for standing up to abort children in the final trimester. This made her famous in Democratic and activist ranks, and they decided to run her for governor in Texas. She got annihilated. And when Republicans were running in Alabama against an accused child molester, the Democrats barely eked out a win because they put up a pro-abortion candidate. And that was against an incredibly flawed Republican candidate. So young people are more energized. All types of Americans are more energized. Polls show that pro-life is polling at a higher level than it has in decades in this country. And that's something that Republicans should run on. Save babies, protect guns, basic constitutional rights, and those are things that we win on. Republicans.
Thank you so much, Christopher Bedford, for your insight. Editor-in-chief at the Daily Caller.
Thank you.